In this problem, we are going to look at figuring out the gross profit margin by filling out the entire table. We're looking at sweet potato pie, and we're looking at how much it would potentially cost them in the winter and in the summer. There are two different prices because one of their ingredients, sweet potatoes, goes up in price in the summer. Shane and Nigel's recipe for sweet potato pie calls for 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes. The other ingredient are staples. This means that they keep the same amount of price throughout the year. So they cost $10.52 year round. So again, the amount of potatoes does not change. It's 1.5 pounds that they will need to make a pie. But the price is what changes. So in the winter, we're going to multiply this by 0.19 to represent 19 cents per pound is what they cost. So we have 1.5 times 0.19, which is equal to 0.29. So in the wintertime, the 1.5 pounds of potatoes are going to cost him 29 cents. In the summer, that price goes up. So he still needs 1.5 pounds, but we're going to multiply that by the new price or the increased in price, which is 92 cents. 1.5 times 92 is 1.38. So again, the only thing that has changed here in price is the price of our potatoes. However, our COGS are determined by all of the ingredients that it takes to make a sweet potato pie. So the total cost of all the other ingredients is $10.52. To figure out what the pie costs in the winter, we're going to add the price of the potatoes, which is 0.29. In the summer, we're going to do the same thing. So again, the cost of all the other ingredients remains the same, the $10.52. We are going to add the $1.38 for the potatoes to that price. So in the wintertime, my pie is going to cost $10.81 to make, versus in the summertime, it's going to cost $11.90. Again, the COGS are determined just by adding in the staple costs plus the potatoes, and that's the only thing that is actually changing. They give you the revenue, which is just how much they charge for the pie, and they charge the same amount for the pie in both the winter and the summertime. So our profit is the money that we actually make from the pie. And the way you determine your profit is it's the revenue minus the COGS. So the amount that you charge minus what it actually costs you to make the pie. So again, looking at the wintertime price, we have our revenue, which doesn't change, $22 minus 10.81, versus our summertime, which again, $22 for our revenue. We're not changing the price, but the price that it actually costs me, those COGS, changes to $11.90. So my profit in the wintertime is $11.19, versus in the summertime, it's $10.10. My final step is to determine my gross profit margin. The gross profit margin is determined by taking our profit, dividing it by our revenue, and then it's a percent, so multiplying by 100. So for our winter, our profit was $11.19, divided by the $22 that we charged for the pie. Multiply that by 100 in order to get a percent, and we find out that my gross profit margin is 50.9%. Similarly, in the summertime, our profit is $10.10. We still charge the same $22 for our revenue, and if we multiply that by 100, in the summertime, we find out that our gross profit margin is 45.9%.